Good morning. You don't know it's morning, but it is. And I'm in a Jabberwocky mood. I'm in a Jabberwocky bird mood. Jabberwocky bird, you know what that is? It's someone that talks. And my family is trying to eat and watch Survivor. And I keep interrupting them. So I thought I'd talk to you. I normally, lately, for the past 6 months or so, I script my videos. Why? Because I want to convey my point as well as possible. So I'll write down my idea, and then I'll keep writing it for months and months and months, because I'm always adding, like, oh shit, I forgot to say that, or I forgot to say that. But you know what? I have my recipe cards, and every morning I write down some thoughts and a potential video idea. And today I wrote down stupid questions about the mask mandates and the virus in general. I don't have any makeup on. You guys hate it, don't you? Well, have a feeding frenzy with that. But I have some things to say. And maybe they are stupid questions. I'm totally okay with that. And then I have some predictions, and I have, what else is it? Reasons why I think people are following the mandate. How about we start with that? I think there's three camps of people. I think there are people who genuinely are afraid. Typically, people over 82 years old, because that's who coronavirus mostly kills. So they say. I don't know for sure, but and people who just are frightened of death. And again, I've said before, I think that we are so removed from death with hospice and not even burying our dead, and with hospice not being around for the death part. So I think people are very not raising your own food and having to kill it. We're just so removed from death. But guess what? It's coming. And I thought the planet was overpopulated anyway. Okay, so wait, hold that thought. I'll forget it. But you hold it, okay? We're overpopulated, so they say. Okay, they're trying to save us, so they say. So the elderly and the genuinely concerned. The youth. Every generation, the youth, the college students and universities, think of the 60s, has a revolution, something to fight for, a utopia that they want, that they know that they can have because they're young and they just... that's what young people do. They do radical things. And the government has given them something to be radical about and promoted it this time. Whereas before it was like, hey, these people are going to war. Deal with it, you fucking punks. And pepper spray them. Now they're like, yes, you are so smart. You're going to be the future and save us. So there's those people. And then I think it's the rest of everybody where, I did a video that's way underpopular. I really like it. Usually the videos I really like are underpopular. There's a better word than underpopular. What is it? So I'm going to put the link to that here. But our minds are so molded, easily molded. And when you are inundated from a source that you trust with an idea or a fact or a fear, you'll start to believe it. So I think that's what's happening with people, and it's community. A lot of you are too young to remember after 9/11, but after 9/11, everyone felt and I say everyone, I think very much everyone felt connected and like they were in on something together, which is like threat. So there was more unity, and I think that's what this is. When you have a mask on and other people have a mask on and you believe because you've been told that you're doing the right thing, then you're in cahoots. I love being in cahoots with people, but I am not in cahoots with the mask wearers. I know a lot of you are going to hate me, but just stop there. And why do you hate me? Why do you hate that I'm thinking and concluding in a different way you are? I don't hate you. I'm afraid of you for reasons that have nothing to do with the virus. So those are the three, I think. I said before that if you're not prepared to take the vaccine, you must be emotionally and physically prepared to face the repercussions of it. These are the repercussions that I think you have to watch out for. And that's why I think most everyone that says they're not going to take the vaccine will be vaccinated. What do you think? So I think that there will be no health insurance provided for you if you don't take the vaccine. They'll say, if you're not going to do something to protect your health this big, then we're going to not protect you with health insurance. And I think the same thing for life insurance payouts. If your loved one dies, when your loved one dies, and if they have life insurance, you won't get that because they'll mark it as a COVID death because they have the power to do that. Think what you will about what I'm saying, but at least recognize they have the power to do that, right? So they'll mark it as a COVID death and not do the payout because you could have prevented that, okay? Government benefits will be denied. So if you have a disability or if you served in the military and you have disability or whatever the reason, they're going to not pay you your benefits anymore. If you talk about this, you'll be demonetized, like as a YouTuber, right? So I don't think they'll like this video very much. And with that, no ability to work or earn. You know what? I said on Facebook, on someone's Facebook page where they were talking about the pandemic. This is like 6 months ago. And I said, here's what's going to happen. They're going to get a vaccine within a year, and then you're going to have to get the vaccine if you want to work. This is restaurant industry people that I was pretty much talking to. And this guy, he hates me. His name is John Voight. And he makes me upset because he never argues anything that I say. He just calls me an asshole and a Trump supporter and an idiot. Like just ad hominems and logical fallacies out of the wazoo. But anyway, I told, I said, that's my prediction. And he said, you're just a fucking idiot. It takes 5 to 15 years and that's not going to happen. And it's pathetic. But I want to find his comment and be like, okay, you can hate me, but at least give me the credit where credit is due, right? Okay, so life insurance, no ability to work or earn. And that's, I just saw that there was an article saying that the government will allow private companies, of course, to say, if you're going to work here, then you have to get the vaccine. This is no shit stuff, right? Like, okay. If people have a lot of money in savings, since we're going to go cashless, I think they'll fuck with that in some way. And if you own your property and you're self-sufficient, I think they'll just throw your tax rate up so you can't pay. No. So it's really expensive, right? And everyone, what did I write? And everyone who took the vaccine will think that's what we deserve. They are learning to hate us and want us dead. You know that, right? If you're not about the virus, if you're not about the masks, if you've done some independent research and seen the flip-flopping and you don't trust it, they hate you. They hate me. And they want us dead. Okay, so here's some stupid questions I have about the mask. Oh. Okay, if the mask is so they've sold everyone that the mask is to protect other people, right? From what? Your breath, your spit, your snot. So really, really intense projectile things. It's protecting everyone from that. But they're saying that the viral particulates, the small things can penetrate, right? If you're not wearing a mask, those particulates go out and you'll breathe them because the mask only works the other way. First of all, that doesn't make any sense. And if it does, here's my stupid question. Why not flip the fucking thing over, right? Because if this side, and this is why it's so stupid, if this side can protect from intense moisture and particulates and whatnot, if we flip it, it would be able to protect us from intense spit and whatnot. Do you understand? That's my stupid question. And I've said this on, I said this one on my community page. If 25,000 people die of poverty per year, I'm sorry, per day, and the government knows that because the government is God, right? For the religious, they know everything. They know everything. And they have your best interest in mind, by the way. And the government knows that. Why are they trying to make most of us poor? To save us, right? These are stupid questions. If I have my mask on and I can smell cigarette smoke, farts, produce, fried chicken, so basically odoriferous particulates. And actually, this is a question. Are viral particulates bigger than that, where they couldn't penetrate like fried chicken smell can or perfume can? Okay. If the masks work, why are we shut down? If they work, why are we shut down? Fauci said in an interview that healthy people need not wear a mask, and they deleted that in the interview. Why? These are just my stupid questions. I wish it was in the morning and I looked more presentable to you. You know, I'm pretty comfortable with my appearance, and when I look in the mirror and I see like the things that I don't like about myself, you know, like when I see myself as unattractive, I kind of almost like myself more, and I don't like myself more. I don't know how to explain it, but I know that being attractive and looking better than okay helps my message because people will want to watch if I look good. And I kind of hate that. The most what's it called? What's it called when people have it really bad? You know, like they say black people have it bad, and then they say white people have it bad, and then they say that gays have it bad, and then transgenders have it bad. Oh my God, what is it called? Anyway, that word. That word, people are ugly people. I don't like that we are all dealt the looks that we have, because it sucks. I mean, it's fun to play with your appearance, right? But I feel very bad for very unattractive people, which also I have to say are far and few between. I have met people where I think they're unattractive, and then I think they're the most beautiful thing ever. Whoa, that kind of made me emotional. I have my period. But then there are people who are so ugly that I don't even know if, and I'm sure I'm wrong, but it would be much harder. It would take much more repetition to see that person before that you become familiar in your neural connectors and you would see them as attractive. Have any of you read the best book in the world called The Clan of the Cave Bear? You saw the movie? It was a horrible movie. I haven't seen it. I know it was horrible. The book is amazing, okay? It's about clans people, like very prehistoric people that find a girl of the member of the others, which would be us. And she has blonde hair and blue eyes, and they describe her as very beautiful, but they had big brows and huge noses and practically no chin, and were very stocky, and they weren't as limber and couldn't think as much, and their heads were really big because they contained the information and it was passed down. It was genetic. They couldn't learn, they couldn't think. It was all stored in their heads, so their heads were really big. Anyway, she gets picked up when she's just a little girl, and she spends her, like, I don't know how old she is. I think she's like 13 when she leaves the clan. From like 7 to 13, she spends with them. And when she catches a reflection of herself in the pool, in the water, she is repulsed by how she looks because she's so ugly, because she's so different. You know, and that's the thing with looks. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I have so many things I want to say, but I know that this already puts my channel in jeopardy for asking my stupid questions and giving my predictions, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so good morning whenever you're watching this. It's my morning. And be well, and that's it. I'll talk to you later, all right?